We are close to the end, guys. We are very close to the end, boy.
You guys said that Risu Senpai is like helping Oli Senpai to build. But Oli Senpai already also and Risu Senpai is still there. Tupai-san, you're addicted. Addicted to Minecraft. Totally not me. Risu Senpai is addicted to Minecraft. Just like Kyla, no.
Okay, ready. Let's play. Sin Divinity. People say this game is very good, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Out there somewhere. Oh, okay. Bond the game. There's also Mafia. There's also Striperpunk and GTA. Probably play GTA then. Maybe play GTA. Let's try this one and see. Right. Hero. Game master option. Morgan V-Sync. Man. I reset it a few days ago. forgot to open it back. Frame up. What is this? Story mode, Explorer mode, Classic mode, Tradition mode. What is even that? Probably story mode for the story. You find fancy mode upload. Oh! Classic roleplay experience you are putting and prepare for the period that away. Prepare for giving adventure that was rebel battle. What? What is that? Combat is demanding and your foe are devious and observant. For every surprise you spring they will respond. Honor. Failure is not an option. Ride the stack. Save game. What? One death and it's done? Choice. You have fun and fantasy but not glorious challenge. Classic roleplay experience. You are cunning, resourceful and repair everyone. Explorer. You prefer fair but forgiving adventure that reward clever thinking in and out battle. I don't understand, man. It seems like tactician is the hardest. Tactician regular is the hardest. And classic is classic. Explorer. So let's play the classic. So this is character creation. Welcome. The Red Prince. Regine the Red Prince. Infamous, brilliant warrior. Okay, it's warrior. Exiled from his empire for cavorting with demon. Wait, what? Cavorting. Wait, hold on. What does cavorting mean? Cavorting. Sex? What? Cưỡi ngựa. Riding. Cavort. Cavorting. Jump or dance around. Informal, apply oneself enthusiastically to sexual or disreputable pursuit. He spends his nights cavorting with the literacy. Sleep with demon. Fallen from race, you refuse to give, the throne will be yours again. Man. Breath flame in cone. View. Jump over enemy landing. Gremlin grant you power planning. Okay. The cock. Chicken claw. Turn the target character into a chicken. This is hacks we're talking about. Wow, this is like origin character have a rich personal background. Listen. You can listen. Alright, speak.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin.
Ooh.
How did he do that, you ask?
Uh-huh.
With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts.
Oh.
But now the tables have turned.
Oh, assassin.
I broke my shackles. And when I finally find him, I will make the master sing a very different kind of song.
Oh, Phantom Assassin. PA. Or Templar Assassin for that matter. Sebile. Yeah, a slave, you will be living scar. You mother, you know, you know, make you now you hunt him. Now let's listen to this guy. Sorry.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor.
Uh-huh.
But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now,
Sleep with a
I'm
demon is a
exiled and hunted by assassins.
no-no.
But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
Ah, okay. Oh man, origin, appearance. Wow, there are so many. Noble, scholar. Oh, noble and scholar. Flash sacrifice. Gain 1 action point immediate and 10 turn remove for 2 turn at the cost of 1 constitution at any point. Track the cycle, remove your flowing negatives. Oh, this is a dispel. Backflash, jump over the enemy landing behind. Whoa. Which wizard? Battle mage, cleric, conjurer. Wow. Enchantment fighter. What? Inquisitor. Why there so many? Can I? Metaphor. Oh, the reset of this guy is metaphor. So you can flex around to ranger, rogue, shadow play. Wait, what is the difference between rogue and shadow play? Wayfarer. Damn. Wait, shadow play. Gain action. Let's see. Oh, this one is the rogue. Crusader army lost faith in world, cowled in ocean. Learn group mercenary, your mission, kill Lucian's son. Beast. Oh, this one also rogue. Or not? Just where the hell? What? Wait, her origin is witch? think our origin is shadow play, right? Man, so many musician, so many clash. Oh, there's undead though. This one it probably go with Inquisitor or Conjurer or something. Enchanter. Wow, this looks very cool. Dwarf. And then how many elf? Oh, yeah. Elf is probably something like ranger. Battleman wizard. Elf witch. Wayfarer. Human. This is it. Adventurous, confident, flexible, at times even clever, human are dominant in their own end as well, even when they are violent. Lizard. Oh. Undead dwarf. Undead elf. Undead human. Undead lizard. Red prince. I like this woman. So let's go with her. Is that a witch? Turned into assassin. So let's do something like rogue. Alright. Appearance. Brow. What is it? Hair. Okay, let's have eyes bear. Voice cannot change. Hairstyle. Cool. Even more cool. Wow, so cool, man. Okay. Wait, hold on. Skin color doesn't care much. Oh, you can change face though. Come on, let's get more cuter face. This? Oh, look. How many faces do we have? 12. Okay, let's go with. Wait, this one number. Alright. Would love to have a better body, but with earth, nutmeg, honey, walnut, caramel, oh, okay. Ebony, knife, fruity, alabaster. Let's go with wit. Okay. Talent. I don't know what it is. Set. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let's go with logo. Edit, you can edit it. Increase your damn width, finance, space, weapon, and skill. Constitute determine how much vitality you have. Memory, width, and wow, this is a lot. Wow, look at it go. Oh my god. Man, I just wake up something in my what is it? Scouro. Snaking, dual wielding. You can even edit skill too. Man, so many things. Just start. Just start the game. Let's see, girl, or whatever. Let's start it. Okay.
It all happened like I knew it would.
Okay.
A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy.
Hey, those people.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken.
Oh.
But instead I became part of their story.
Divinity original scene. Definitely yes. Let's escape to skip. Why? No need. Let's watch.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Alright.
What a dismal way to wake. In the belly of the beast. Let's see if I can grope my way out.
Alright, hold on. Okay.
Still, not the... bones are so boring. Without flesh, there's no memories to be had.
Huh. What?
An animal pen. How utterly charming.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
What?
Boring.
said that before. Oh wow, there's a lot of things, huh? What about the, you know, the camera? Oh, you can combine it.
Why, you're looking... There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Good thing is that this game read out loud the dialogue for me, so I don't have to read it for the...
You'll find him on the
viewer.
other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Who needs thing around the neck? Look around warily. What them couldn't do.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's. Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
Huh.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Làm gì căng?
You've been collared.
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them.
What?
Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
That is he knew the dead man. As if you could lend a hand? No way. Smile and think better of saying what you're thinking. However, the murder is they could stand to learn blood thinning is an act, not a sport.
You surprised? You're one of them. You know what sorcerers are capable of? Whoever did this found a way around their collar and killed a man. Small ones this time, thank the gods. We'll find out who did it, one way or another.
What is this? Betray with him? Oh, this thing. Oh,
Nothing to see here.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with others.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
informed that she wasn't this man's protector, she was his captor.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
Good
You're
lord.
one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister.
Oh.
It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you.
So like people who can use magic. And Magister is like the people who cannot use magic but use something else to counter the magic. Well, people with magic put collars on their neck so that they cannot use the swords, which is kind of like mana, to use magic. I
Listen,
think.
I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Tell your price, consider take your leave. Okay.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
I would like to play as what the heck is this? Empty flags. I would like to play as you know, double agent. So basically a neutral. I don't belong to any team. I do anything that I like, so that we survive. Okay, there's a bunch of kids over there. No fun. Combine with. What do you mean combine with? No. Wait, hold on. What? Look like tattoo needle is something that can be combined. Just attack it. Pow! Yep, like that. Love to write something. Now let's talk with the
I
kid.
forgot how to sing. I did. Oh,
Hey, what's
there
up?
you are. Wife.
What?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly, deathly allergical.
Look at the master, don't take it and say they seem well enough like you brats to you. What? Say.
The young woman seems about to raise her hand, but quickly remembers herself and nods pointedly at the excited children.
Who indeed? Why, my name is, Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb.
What you'll probably lose.
The children break out into giggles.
I say, it is.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Save you more concerned with survival than entertainment.
Like yourself, maybe. I don't mind the kiddies, usually.
Do you know anything about a murder?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
What?
Good luck, Chief.
What?
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
You look a little bit elfish. Maybe your daddy was an elf. My daddy's name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home. I'll go home soon.
My God, kid, how old are you? You look like 30 years old. You don't. Why do you look so old, kid?
Are you an elf?
You too, kid.
Wow. I want to be an elf when I grow up, but without the scar.
Okay.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
Kinda. Oh, we can take this? Alright, good. Take this out.
Like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
And there's a...
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Okay, why so...
You, Jill, is that right? I've a few questions for you.
Okay.
You are Jill, aren't you? I ain't saying nothing. Bloody dwarves, I'll come back to you, and you better be ready to talk here.
Huh. That's it?
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this Trampifan.
Huh.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Tag determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how will react to your ability. Custom character have race, gender, and background tags. Origin character have unique origin tag.
I've seen more
So what?
coming out of plague-stricken
Like tag like outlaw.
There's nothing else I can make of it. Turnips and water are all I was given.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Good dude. Ifan Ben Metze.
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago.
What?
Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Huh.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Okay.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Okay.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
Oh, Bishop. Every goddamn time I hear the word Bishop, I know that it's no good.
Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself.
Alexander, Divine Order. That one acquaintance you are not eager to make. All you care about is surviving Fort Joy.
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf. What's your name?
I don't like this guy already.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Cell below.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Lenta. Want my name?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
What? Didn't make it...
We just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cast plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Golden medallion.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Gero. You hear that?
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
That's what you mean by
As soon
here.
as the Inquisitor gets here, he'll have you right over the side of this ship with him.
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
Okay.
And?
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else you can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your appetite.
You've got ears on your head, haven't you? Do you need me to show you how to use them? There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, Gero. Good news.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
What?
I always knew you'd turn up front and blend best.
No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat.
What?
It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Okay.
Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
That's way so terrible.
Yeah, no indeed, Gero. But that ain't my final destination.
Oh, wow, dude.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, Gero.
You may want to fight again.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right. I always
Did you
knew
see the body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
What do you mean taste?
like wolves around a campfire.
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse.
What?
All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
What?
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
You find a lizard in the kitchen, a true chef. Lad and say you can hardly tell the game.
Music to my beleaguered stomach.
Alright, what?
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Tell him you handle with needle, but that's not the way he imagined. I like that. Given a sit stand, you can do it. Sectum under the house.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of the
Yes, well, I'll count that as a no, shall I? On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
What? Personal pride, you are no stranger to calm powder and
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and groom, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit. Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
You have mind to punch him in the face there at him Langley thinks you are his what now? Tell him. Ha! You are one of
I'll have you know that threatening one's master is punishable by death. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man, but I won't spare the rod.
What?
Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Okay.
To the part where I
Dude, it's
reassure
funny.
you and you shut up.
You think me mad?
Dude, it's really funny.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
What?
A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
Man, I'm so sleepy.
He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
What the hell are things doing?
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Divine Order and the Black Ring, it off everything went before. Different from one era to the next, and when I black the present. Say that memory of the best a pleasure to your people as they were. Very humble, work with generation and authority, but you can recommend history of each race. Tell him about the war between Divine Order and Black Ring, it off everything went before.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer.
Huh.
No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
If he wants legend, he should be reading history book. Look at him incredulously, the god of first. Why you?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
You better be ready to talk here. How dare you classify
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
There's nothing else you can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, ma'am, but we all wear what we wear for a reason.
Okay.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
The first thing about swords.
Keep those bubbles trained on her. And if she tries to keep those bubbles trained on her. And if she tries to shoot to kill. What on earth is the...
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
What?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
What?
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Aye.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
What?
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Yes,
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What?
What's happened?
What? Yeah. That is my question. What the fuck just happened? Is that food? I think it carried too much weight. Yeah, it carried too much weight. card. What the heck just happened? Wait, hold on, everyone just died?
Oh! What? What happened? Must have been the turnips. You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness. You shake the lizard by the shoulders, but you're unable to wake him up.
What? Dude, wake up! Wake the fuck up! What is wrong with everyone?
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips. His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again. The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
What?
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
Metal ray. Sharp and it's a standard main card, deck card. What? Good God. Jungle Flash.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound. The Magister lies on...
What about selfie? You can pick up pretty much anything, huh? That's fun. What is this thing? Like, this is people companion way. Freaking hell, so heavy or what? Wait, where's the guy? Magister. Suddenly everybody just die like that. Ship. Dead. No. Lock tủ. What the? So everything is locked.
Ah, the hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Okay, another way it is. Wet.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards. God damn it! I need to get off this wreck. Quick.
Like that. Okay, tell me why the game is saving.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb. It doesn't budge. Through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
What? Alright, whatever, you go ahead.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me.
Okay.
No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore. Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over. I believe you did, although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time.
Ah, okay. That elf guy?
I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Man, this guy is dick.
The moment you touch the door, the door groans open.
Something's breaking through. What in the hells are those things? Don't look. I need to get out of here. Now!
You're like that now.
The skeleton.
No, it can't.
This.
Yes. No, please, I must. This. And I go.
Why can it wear this thing?
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking of you picked up the door.
It seems I can't. Something's breaking through. What in the hell's others? I need to get out of here. Now.
Oh, this is way back. Okay, now we talk. Right, it's running away. can backstab.
That means there's still a chance.
Won't sink a ship on my watch.
Radiance.
They who are about to triumph.
I thought Voidbreaker was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
Right. The auto moving.
telling where there might be more. We need to move.
They smell even worse
What?
dead than alive.
Wait, hold on. Formation. Wait, battery management. Guys. What is one there? Maybe his destiny to die. Where is his? Where are they? Hello, guys.
Here's something. It's Magister Siwan.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture. Blood quickly soaks through the cloth.
Ow.
Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Blood quickly hold the cloth tighter and ravel blood regular.
Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you, her hand flailing.
Okay. Sorry, Magister. You leave me mid. Thanks for that. Just read it like that. Barrel have been locked down in storage. Stay out. You will Rick boss if anyone start fooling around out there, it will be light out. Dead Fog Barrel. Yeah. Okay.
I have plans for you, child.
Oh,
Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Interesting. A creature, whatever is higher than will generate from one of these tiny people. Joy Beach, escape from the river.
I've danced with death before, but that was a particularly intimate waltz. I suppose I'm the lone survivor. How jolly.
Interesting game.
Brachus Rex, ruler to some, tyrant to others, long dead to all.
Long dead to all.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves. Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
Huh. You know that I consider animals that you can know illiterate from the list. What? Every children strong but full of someone who tried to fight himself.
The child's eyes grow wide.
You do it, human.
Ask you to eat them?
You're not Elvis closer to him now.
Really? Neat. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
So he made wrong again.
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But you didn't die. Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Oh.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Tam. Tam is a kind of a kid goes in place. Yeah, kid going place. Damn. Camera. Yeah, I need camera, but where to put it? Here? Okay. Or maybe here. Maybe here is fine.
You can stay out here with me.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't disrupt the flow of the conversation. Okay, Android. Wait, where the saving of this game? Oh, that's down here.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Ai, ra ngoài.
You spot a strange lizard, gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Order the lizard to turn around. You're looking for the remark on the same tail. Just now, things made by the man. Look down, sir. So you have one to meet with him.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
And a dutiful servant you are too. Chances are I wouldn't have survived that shipwreck had you not returned to the aid of your master down that dreadful hole.
What?
You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Scope and say he owes you a bit more than gratitude.
My gratitude is worth a great deal if only you'd realize it. But of course you don't, so we'll leave it at that. As for the slave thing, let's forget about all that, shall we? One good turn deserves another. So you may as well have your freedom.
Okay, cool.
Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Blue second segment too much spent on the black. They spend on the
Touché.
That's funny.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
Oh, the dialogue is so funny.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire.
An empire? What do you
I
mean
see
by
continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What does he mean by lost? Rather specifically is why an empire? Struck in the same old sea castle in the sky.
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
This guy is amusing.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I know. That can only mean notorious Red Prince. Someone who had an empire to look and then you run. Tell him you don't run with that kind of crown. Scholar, a red lizard. That can only mean one thing. I don't really know.
Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the spouse of the sun.
The spouse? Okay. Fiancé?
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Oh.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. This and that. Tag along. Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix?
Yeah.
On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
What now?
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
And tell your interest to his. Okay.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
I need a healer, a tanker. Should stay to his vocation. The muscle, as if in martial experience. And someone with little finance, as if he's comfortable with dexterity. Okay.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
What?
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Dude. Dude is so annoying, man. We can sell this thing for money. A6. Wait, why this thing sells for 60 and that thing sells for 10? They have the same stat. That's weird. Let's find more companions.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
What?
The cat's eyes are clouded. It appears. The cat's eyes are clouded and it appears.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation. There was a small incident which prompted my many rivals to move against me. Technically, they had the letter of the law on their side. Such a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary to keep the common in line, of course, but one such as myself it should exempt as a matter of course. Notice that, did you? For future reference, if I don't answer a question, it's because I don't want to.
What the incident?
I hardly know you as yet. Let's leave some mystery in the relationship, shall we? We can exchange criminal records later. There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it. And justified it is too. You'll be a witness to wonders, I assure you. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being. Yes. Is it an ordeal?
Oh, okay. Come on. That's there. Okay, cool. Why this?
Magister, now speak.
Ew. I want to go there.
Ooh, that's a pretty one. Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
Ah, hello, 30 years old kid.
I'm sure glad some of the others made it out alive too. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
They're fighting over there, so let's just ignore them. Wait. Ah. Go from here. Go from here. Where? There's the place. Maybe this way. What? Can't swim?
Yes. Is it an ordeal?
No. Yeah, let's go fight them. Two with the two eat up, I think. My turn, your turn, okay. Perform 3 quick attack dealing 3 physical damage. Too far. Not enough sword point. When one action point is do first sacrifice for 2 turns, but lose 2 action point next turn. How much? What is Scouter? Really? Restore more.
the Reaper for me.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Magister Jalen from the ship. I would have chosen a swifter death for him myself.
We need some healing, guys. Kill by 45. Can we go up here? But no way to go. Probably need this guy to lead the.
I've spotted something.
What? Okay, what did you what? Yeah. Okay. Eden.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards.
Oh.
After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Wow.
Damnation. That's stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Cock.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Give that body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body.
Ew.
I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No. I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only Eternal. My people seem rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Why do you think you are in somewhere of the starlight? Okay.
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? Much magic? I was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality would you prefer?
Summon a heal team, enchanter, when weaken the enemy, say looking for witch, someone who can train life and cast nebulous skill. Wow. Okay, I think I need a cleric. I have a tanker now. Let's go with a healer.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid. Very well.
Do this guy that rule. Available 2 point, 1 point, lore master, craftsmanship, telekinesis. Damn, this game is big. Wow. What? Duck rules. Why you? Wait, hold on. Dual wielding, range, leadership. Dodging and resistance bonus to all ally. Reservance, restore magic armor after you become skill also Scarrow, Geomancer, Huntsman. What the? Warfare, summoning, scout, free movement speed and book critical modifier. Increase damage dodging when dual wielding to one-handed weapon. This is my class. About this guy. Oh man. Claw. Hammer. Staff of Magus. Individual one. Line band. Offhanded maid. What? Available strength. Goddamn with finance. Wait, what is this? Scale with finance. Okay. So. Okay. 1 point. Affect your amount measures on the level skill. How much vitality? Intelligence. Item. The item. Initiated. So either vitality, wit, and finesse. Okay. You'll be the tanker. So because you are the tanker, you probably need to go. Your weapon is scale with strength. So 1 point. Memory. More strength. Persuasion. Bad battering. Lucky. No. Law master. Identify allow you to identify items. Identify more faster. Snaking. Big pocket. Stop! I'm reading this. Leadership. Reflect, receive damage to your attacker. This one nope. But 7 restore magic armor after you do weapon stone restore. No. Single, two-handed. Range, skill. Okay, so let's go with this. Bantering, handling skill, lucky. Telekinesis allow you to avoid that. Wait, what? Let's just let that open. This guy for now. For now, I need you to do Perseverance restore magic armor after you recover control. For now, I think you need the water dam, necromancer, air dam, shell dam, warfare, physical dam, summoning. Oh, I can actually take this without movement speed and book it to the modifier. I could actually attack the spell. Rain. On fire down. One thing that you don't want to perform. Leadership ran dodging and resistance bonus to all allied in a radius. I think I like this one. Persuasion. Bantering. No. As you convince character to your fitting in dialogue. Okay, what now, guy? Deal physical damage to target. Okay.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence.
This guy?
She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Calm down.
There are monsters here. Lizard ones and real ones.
You are the real
it's
monster,
really
man.
Scary. And I miss my ma and pa. Parents are the best. They take care of you and make sure nothing can hurt you. And when they leave...
This is funny.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her head on her knees and sits quietly. You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human... The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. Her eyes lock with you.
Probably need to go through here. Start crying again.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Say you're sorry but you don't know what you need to say. Demand to know who is her so
A Magister offers to help us flee. Atusa. She says there are many Magisters who do not agree with the Bishop. She says they bring us to safety.
Can you believe that?
But Atusa is overdue. She promises to come at noon. We're afraid to stay, afraid to leave.
Ask if she know where exactly Atusa is.
She says there is a shelter in the marshes outside the fort. She says she brings us there first. She knows a safe path. We wait for a boat, and then we go. Wherever we make a new home. Beggars can't be choosers. Atusa extends her hand. I take it, even if it's but straw I grasp for.
Okay.
If she is not here before the setting sun, I fear Magister Atusa forgets us. And I.
Deal undead. Your undead nature is hidden from other. Hey bro, pick this up.
Rubbish.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
I don't know about it, man. Let's examine them. Okay, a bat, wire, fire. Okay. Okay. I do my turn. What the hell? Target consume lots of base and the more the more they will from your the target set the engagement with them from healing spell potion. Restore vitality. Restore vitality target restore also healing. Target character consume less spell around and restore vitality more. Full enemy protecting your death. Okay.
Mine.
I'm quite healed now, so Hey, bro. Fire dam. y'all. I should have dropped that back. I should drop this one.
I'm fading.
What? What? Why is that? What? Okay, so it's a regeneration for...
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
How you supposed to heal this guy? What? Thievery. Lawmaster. What? Oh my. Is that a cooldown hammer? Oh, okay, good.
I take back what is mine.
I don't like the sound of that. Only 6. Oh, better than none.
Gonna eat them, were you? You damn savage.
I don't like the sound of that. Okay, that's I mean, at least we got you. Wow, where was it that? Expensive. Always a black. Can we electrify or hold? I still wait, where are you going?
A group of magisters circle an elf, weapons drawn. The hound barks to draw their attention.
Sir, we've got company.
Ah, planning an ambush with this scion, were you?
We just hope to find some savage. It's a good day prisoner from
Just another parasite, then. We'll get to you once the witch is dealt with.
I tell you, I am no witch. The spores do this. If I do not find the rest.
Store the elven hedge magic. Weren't much use when we flooded your forest with death fog, were it? Lucian said it was a necessary evil. Me? I was just sorry we didn't get the lot of you.
Uh-huh.
You. I try to give you a chance. More than your divine order give mine.
Master, her armor!
Her?
The scion twitches in sudden rage, and her armor uncoils as if made of living vines.
No more chances.
I've got a new stick for you to kill.
High friend and foes. No, this not this one. Deal with you later. this guy is strong. Finally for battle. Okay, so they have something like armor. Can we? Cannot. Now it's bad. Why are these guys so strong?
Healer!
What?
Prepare yourself!
I need formation.
Happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Man, this is so shitty. Okay, he really cannot be. That thing is so stupid. Ow.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape and see these waters.
I need aid!
What? Are you? Poison here. Okay. What is that shit is so funny.
Up, mutt. I've got a new stick for you to chew on.
Should I run?
right where I want you.
Why do you guys No, good.
Up, mutt.
What?
I need aid!
What? Má nó cũng chết. Nice. Uh-oh.
dark with you.
Up, mutt. I've got a new
ha tụi mày.
Fuck!
They're transforming. Right where I want you.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
I need more companion before I can fight this bitch.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, man-pig! You do nothing wrong. I'm not myself. Please.
Scale with intelligence. So on around, right? Actually, I still don't know what to do with this guy. He's not a traditional healer. He's some.
I know nothing of any Verdus.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Oh man.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
So, where does it go? But they knew that they wanted to kill Lord Demons to check that one.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
What the fuck is this guy?
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years.
What?
The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What the?
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Jesus, freak, this is just all active archive. Let's get for joy. Add to select Rick. This guy healing potion is like
Where is he?
where's Hole? I'm talking Greek though now. Oh, okay, this one is big. Let's go in here. They allow us to go in here.
She's gone. Gone.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach. They were just there but a moment ago.
Come on then, Lexi. Hang up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, goes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
Ah, yeah.
You keep his name out of your mouth.
Stop streaming today.